This is the big one, 4-8 title. Smith will tip off against Peacock. And here we go. Tip is up, controlled by Stevenson. For Stevenson, Cashaw, Smith, Nichols, Johnson, and Brunson. Brunson was quiet yesterday. You could say quiet. 21 points for him. He'll be going to Villanova.
And they start out in a man-to-man defense.
Driving, Johnson looks down low. Nice pass from Nichols to Cashaw. That's how we start this thing out. How does Normal respond? It'll be Boyd driving on the right wing. Bounce pass top of the key. Sebring has it at 6'7". He can't hit the three. Down low, Peacock double teaming him. He's got to get rid of it. Top of the key. Deep three from the lefty Vance. It's no good. Knocked around. Last touch as it goes out of bounds by... There's a missed decision here between the two officials. They're going to talk about it.
It'll be Normal's ball. That's a good call. You had a Normal player come in flying in late that knocked it out. It looked like it went off a Stevenson player, but I think that's a good call by the official. Good officiating.
Got a great look there for Normal. Normal brings out Vance, Boyd, Thompson, Peacock, and Sebring. Normal a slight size advantage, but they don't play a lot of post game. Three-pointer, Smith, in and out, no good. Got a great look. Rebound goes to Sebring of Normal. They don't score a lot of points from what we saw yesterday, but they need to play their style of basketball. Bounce pass from Thompson in the post. Peacock double-teamed again in the corner. Boyd had a wide-open look. He passes it off. They rotate it around. Left baseline. Peacock's got a one-on-one. Bounces in on Cashaw. Picks it up. Lobbed in the corner. Thompson, he can hit the three. In the corner. Off the rim. No good. Two wide-open looks for Normal from three-point land. Both don't go down. Brunson, step back. Free throw line jumper. It's no good. Knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Peacock of Normal. Stevenson gets the basketball.
And wait till Brunson hits his first shot. This place will explode. Jalen Brunson, McDonald's All-American, going to Villanova next year. He is the best player in the state of Illinois.
And clearly the best player in this gym. Didn't see him hit a jump shot all last game, though. He's got it in the corner. He'll drive behind the back, step back. We've seen this before.
Uh-oh!
Look out! That's his moneymaker. 5-0. Stevenson's on top. Crowd's getting into it.
That's not a good sign if you're Normal. You got to get Peacock involved early. That's the only way you stay in this game.
2 minutes into the first quarter. Driving into the corner is Vance. He's got nowhere to go. Ball's worked around the horn. Peacock spins out of trouble. Left wing. Sebring, you need the three. You got the three.
Big shot.
Big time shot.
He averages 14 a game. He was quiet yesterday because he had to play defense, but that's a big shot for confidence.
Brunson has it up top. It's a 5-3 lead for Stevenson over Normal. Brunson, three. That's no good. Got a good look. Rebound goes to Normal's Boyd. He'll hand it off to Sebring, who will take it himself across half court. Normal just needs to keep this game close.
Yes.
That's the key. You don't want this game getting out of control. Double teamed is Peacock. Spins, nowhere to go. He walked. Got bailed out with a foul before that as he was drugged to the ground.
They might get Johnson with that, and that'll be his first personal. That'll be the first team foul of the game, and it is.
Johnson came around to help. They're doubling Peacock when he gets the ball down low. Matt, I think that's a smart move.
I think it is early. That'll at least keep Cashaw out of foul trouble. We'll see how they do it as the game goes on, though.
Ball's inbounded to Thompson, left wing. He works it in the corner to Vance. Back up top to Sebring. Left wing to Boyd. Boyd took a lot of shots down the stretch yesterday. He doesn't score a lot. Drives, has it poked loose from behind. Peacock's there to get the loose ball. Fading away from 10 as he shoots it up off the back of the rim. No good. Cashaw gets the rebound. He's going to Rice next year. Hands off behind to Smith. Smith backs into the post. Back right wing to Cashaw. He pulls up just inside the free throw line. That's no good. Got a good look again. Sebring with the rebound.
Yeah, so far Stevenson 2 of 6 from the floor. Normal Community 1 of 4. Neither team shooting it great early.
Peacock wants it down low. He's got it. Backs in with the shot. Before that happened, though, a push from behind.
Well, you can already see the officials are calling this one tight early. That'll actually favor Normal Community more than it'll favor Stevenson.
That's on Cashaw, his first, team second. Official timeout. 4:49 left in the first quarter. Don't go anywhere. It's already been a good one. Stevenson's on top of Normal, 5-3.
And we are back 5-3 early. Stevenson leads Normal Community. Normal Community with just one loss on the season. That was to Rockford Auburn. Stevenson with 3 losses. Stevenson lost to Findlay Prep out of Vegas. They lost to Chaminade out of St. Louis. And Simeon, who Normal beat in the Super Sectional. So this one could be tight, but we have a feeling Normal's got to keep this close. Stevenson is the favorite because Jalen Brunson is unguardable on this floor.
He's already hit a three-pointer. You don't want to get him going early on. Down low, Vance has it, doesn't like what he sees. He brings it back up top. We've seen Normal take a lot of time on their possessions today. That's a smart move. Peacock on the left wing. He's got it baseline, but he doesn't like what he sees. So lob it into the other corner. Vance with it. Now Boyd on right wing.
This pace is definitely Normal Community's pace, though, not Stevenson's. Normal wants this in the low 50s, maybe high 40s.
Daring Boyd to shoot it. Instead, he drives the lane up with a finger roll. Nice move, and we're tied up at 5-5.
He's an outstanding football player. He plays cornerback. He said football's his favorite sport, but he's a pretty good basketball player.
Well, they'll need it today with 4:10 left in the first quarter. All tied up. This is the 4A title game. Johnson, pull-up 3. Got a little dinged on the side of it, but no call. Offensive rebound goes to Cashaw. Missed the layup. Normal's got a chance to take the lead with a bucket here. Vance hands off to Boyd. Now top of the key. Sebring looks down low. Picked off by Cashaw. He's got room to run. Look out. Goes up with the layup. Well pressured there from Vance to try to knock the ball loose. But Stevenson takes the lead with the bucket, 7-5.
First turnover of the game against Normal Community. Keep your turnovers at bay. Do not let Stevenson get out and dunk it on the other end.
Boyd with it at midcourt. He's pressured by Johnson. Been some light pressure on the guard so far from Stevenson, but they're really focusing on not letting the ball in the post. Nichols guarding ball, looking down low to Peacock. Nice spin move in the post, gets it to go off the glass.
And that'll be a mismatch for Normal. Peacock will be unguardable in the post. Stevenson has no one that can contain him. He's a very good player.
7-7, little crossover from Brunson. Gets his man in the air and a foul on the shot. He'll be taking 2.
That was one of those put the man on skates. Please don't fall. Vance just got lost right there, and he picked up his first team foul, and Jalen Brunson, a good free throw shooter at the line for his first free throws of the night.
Went 13 of 14 last night. Really the only shots he was able to make from the field outside of layups. 3:06 left in the first quarter. This would give Stevenson the lead. And they got it, 8-7.
He's got 4 already early. Jalen Brunson already having a better game than he had yesterday, even though he had 21 points in that. As long as Peacock has a huge game for Normal, but if Brunson goes off, he could be uncatchable.
Mason Meyer and Dwayne Farrington both check in for Normal as the second free throw goes down for Jalen Brunson. 9-7. Stevenson with the lead. Just 3 minutes left in the first quarter. Already had some exciting moments. Big crowd here. Boyd trying to pass it off. He does. He gets it to Peacock. Peacock's man falls to the ground. Goes behind the back at the free throw line. Passes right wing to Meyer. Meyer looking left wing to Sebring. Sebring passes off. Nice drive by Boyd. He has his shot partially blocked. Good defense there by Brunson. Brunson's got it top of the key. He fakes the pass. Has it himself. Now will hand off to Cashaw. Right wing. Smith. Wide open jump shot from the free throw line. Can't hit it. The sophomore's getting a lot of looks here early on, Matt.
Yeah, his jump shot's not his game. It's dunking is his game, and he's missing a couple of pull-ups.
Meyer, the runner, in the lane. It's good. We're all tied up 9-9.
Well, there's a reason Normal's only lost 1 game, and that's because they're a very good team.
Driving in the corner. Brunson. He spins around. Nichols thought about the 3. He's not much of a shooter. He's a defender. Brunson draws the double team. Top of the key. Johnson gets hammered taking the 3, and he'll have 3 free throws coming up. That foul is on Peacock.
That's not a good foul by Peacock. You don't want to foul a jump shooter. That's always rule number 1. And then for Peacock, he's got to make sure he stays on the floor. That's his first personal second team foul. Normal cannot lose Peacock. Peacock has to play 32 minutes in this entire game. He can't take a seat. He is the only player that Normal has that Stevenson will have a tough time guarding. Sebring inside, yes, maybe, but Peacock is so versatile, he's got to stay on the floor.
And Matt, yesterday, Normal jumped out to a good lead, but of course Peacock goes quiet, and that's when they struggle. He has to be involved in virtually every play.
He really does. How Normal uses their timeouts will be interesting, just to make sure that Peacock stays fresh, because he's going to have to work hard on both ends. He's guarding Connor Cashaw on defense.
First free throw from Johnson, little shimmy, puts it up. It's no good. He'll have 2 more as he was foul shooting a three-pointer. Coming in after the next free throw will be a 5'11" junior, Ruji Aoki. He's coming in for Stevenson. Averages 5 points a game. He's in there for one reason. He can shoot the 3-ball. Next free throw's up. Johnson hits. He'll have 1 more. Stevenson takes a 1-point lead, 10-9.
Johnson, the young man who played his freshman ball at Batavia High School, and then he's played his last 3 here at Lincolnshire Stevenson.
And he's gone to the state finals every year. 1 more throw on the line. And Johnson goes 2 of 3. Aoki comes in. Johnson has the seat. 2:05 left in the first quarter. This one's for the 4A title. Stevenson comes in as the favorite. The first time they've come into the 4A title game as a favorite probably ever. How does Normal respond? They trail by 2. Meyer doesn't want the basketball. He passes it off. I thought Farrington played pretty well yesterday, coming in a reserve role off the bench. He's pressured. Good defense by Smith. He can't get an inch off him. Farrington drives right wing. He's able to beat him up at the layup. Little nudge, no call. Good defense there as Smith comes up with a rebound. Brunson passes in the corner. Cashaw's been quiet. What's he going to do with the basketball? Passes right wing. Aoki back up top to Cashaw. Brunson calls for it. Gets it. He's got a good one-on-one matchup now. What's he going to do? Top of the key. Nichols takes the 3. Hands back off to Brunson. Gets a screen. Steps back. Crossover left wing to the free throw line. Sets up Nichols. Wide open 3. Off the rim. No good. Aoki fights for it, but coming up with it is Boyd of Normal. He dribbles right wing. Almost traveled, but he threw it away. Smith's got an open lane. Little deep on the pass there. Handoff to Brunson. He fights for position and gets it to go off the glass.
Brunson's got 7 already here in the first quarter. That's not a good sign if you're a Normal community fan.
We've been teased twice already with Smith's breakaway dunk.
Yeah.
You can see it, but it's just a matter of time.
He can flat out fly. One of the best jumpers we've seen here at the state tournament in a while. 6'7".
Meyer has it right wing for Normal. Spot up jump shot from Sebring. He can't hit it. Smith another rebound. 40 seconds left in the first quarter. Stevenson leads by 4. Here goes Brunson. Drives the lane up. Contact.
Buddy.
How did that go down? Jalen Brunson going to Villanova.
9. He has 9, and that's all I'm going to be saying probably the rest of the game is his point total. Jalen Brunson, McDonald's All-American. We mentioned going to Villanova. He goes to the rim so well. He can also take a shot. U of I was looking. He was down to Villanova and U of I, and Illinois just missed on an outstanding guard.
Well, there were 4 players for Normal under the hoop. He went at all of them, and I think all of them fouled him. Still got the bucket to go. First substitution for Stevenson coming in is Ryan Rosenbaum, 6'4" senior, one of the taller players on the squad for Stevenson. Free throw is up. Brunson hits it. 3-point play is good.
He's got 10, Ryan, already.
Is this a dangerous territory for Normal, Matt?
Yeah, you got it. Peacock's got to get a touch. Last night, it took a while before he touched the ball in the second half. You got to get Peacock a touch.
Farrington looks down low. Sebring with 30 seconds left in the first quarter. Driving. Vance, he stripped. Brunson got it, and that'll be a foul.
And Vance just picked up his second foul. Vance slammed his hands on the floor in frustration, but he's mad at himself for getting his pocket picked. But again, Ryan, that's another possession where Peacock, your best player, who Stevenson cannot guard him. Cash already has a foul. Get Peacock the ball.
You have to expect this to be the last possession of the first quarter as Boyd comes back into the ball game. Also coming in for the first time will be Connor Altman for Normal. Sebring will take a seat on the bench. They don't want him to pick up another foul.
Stevenson has 21.9 left. I'm just taking a look at it. He's brought Johnson in off the bench, so they've got a couple of 3-point shooters. They're going to spread the floor, let Brunson go one-on-one, and don't be surprised if Brunson actually passes this to an open man.
The youngster, Farrington, he has the duties of guarding Brunson. 10 seconds left. He has it at midcourt. 9 seconds left. Still taking his time. He knows what he's doing. 6 seconds. Watch for the pull-up. Crossover. Step back. Another drive to the lane. Got the shot off. It is so good off the rim. Brunson went to work. Couldn't get it to go there, but he's got 9 points in the first quarter of play. 16-9. Stevenson with the lead over Normal. Back after this break.
And welcome back to Peoria. Class 4A state title game, best crowd we've seen both weekends. 85% of this place is full. Normal community brought a ton. Stevenson brought even more, as they are to our left, Normal Community to our right. Stevenson leading by 7, 16-9. They're led in scoring. Stevenson is by Jalen Brunson. He has 10 points. He is 3 of 6 from the floor, 3 of 3 from the line, 1 of 2 from 3. Stevenson not shooting the ball great, though. They're 36% from the floor in that first quarter. Normal Community, they're 4 of 10. That's 40%. And they're led in scoring by Sebring's 3 points. He knocked down a triple, but they've got to get their best player, Alex Peacock, more touches. He's taken only 2 shots. He has 2 points, but he's being guarded by Connor Cashaw, the young man going to Rice, who's already committed a foul, and Cashaw cannot guard Peacock. Peacock can post him up really all night long if he wants. And you said it earlier, this could be close to danger territory. Stevenson up by 7, and Brunson starting to go. Normal will have the possession. They've got their starters on the court. Vance, Boyd, Thomas, Peacock, and Sebring. Sebring has it at the free throw line. Back right wing to Thompson. You got to get the ball to Peacock.
And he's just like not even close to the play. In the corner, a double team, and a good play from Boyd just to throw it off the leg of Aoki.
Well, to go back, Peacock had 14 points against Geneva yesterday by half, making it look simple. He didn't take a shot till the tip-in at the end of the game, in which he ended up with 16.
Inbounded under Normal too. They're running out of time. Bounce pass and a dangerous one, and it will be Stevenson basketball. Bad play there on a high bounce pass that was really up for grabs.
That's already against Normal. That's their 4th turnover here in the game.
So many weapons for Stevenson this year. The one you don't want to get hot is Brunson. In the corner, Smith looks up top to Aoki. He's the three-point specialist for Stevenson. 2 dribbles in, hand up. Look at Smith go to the lane, up with the layup. It's good. He was at the three-point line, took 1 dribble, and got to the post.
He could be the best athlete that we've seen in both weekends.
Could be, by far. Tell you what, he doesn't have a problem getting stuff off the top shelf.
6'7" and a sophomore.
18-9, biggest lead of the game for Stevenson. Driving, Sebring in the corner. He's got a mismatch there if he wants it. Backs in on Rosenbaum, up off the glass, got the foul, and the bucket is good.
Sebring just backs himself in. He's 6'7". He just got his 5th point. They call that foul. It looks like they called on Rosenbaum.
Yep.
That's his first personal, and that'll be team foul number 3 for Stevenson. Sebring at the line for the first time tonight.
Rosenbaum comes in for Parker Nichols. Nichols is the starter. That's a 3-point play. I expect Nichols to be back in the game here shortly. 18-12, 7 minutes left in the second quarter. Stevenson on top of Normal. Brunson looks to his right. Cashaw, head fake, drives the lane, kicks the right wing to Rosenbaum. He'll go back up top to Cashaw. Smith is open. Haven't seen him shoot the 3-ball much. Drives into the corner, still has the dribble going. Over to Aoki. Well, Stevenson just spreads you out, and you can go one-on-one with virtually every player on the court.
At least 3 of the players.
Brunson gets a screen to his right. He'll work around it. Wide open. You left him open. 3-pointer's good.
You can never leave the ball. Every coach says that it's basketball 101, especially if his name is Jalen Brunson. Sebring showed on the screen, and then he left the ball. Brunson has 13.
This is my 3rd year coming here. It's the 3rd year I've seen Brunson. He loves the right wing 3-pointer. Absolutely loves it. Driving is Boyd. He's fouled on the ground, and it'll be taken out of bounds. Normal has the basketball.
That's Aoki, his first personal 4th-team foul, and I just love this Boyd kid from Normal. He just loves contact. He said his favorite sport is football. He loves being DB. He likes that one-on-one battle, and he is one of those kids. He will not shy away. Nothing dirty about him at all. He's just a physical kid, and he's really not a big kid.
And you don't see that too often from point guards, but he is. He's not afraid to get his hands dirty. Sebring's had a good game so far. He'll pass the top of the key, almost stolen away. Farrington looks in the corner. Driving Boyd. Nowhere to go. Back left wing to Farrington. And right wing, here's a matchup they want. Sebring backs in, wraps around the pass. Left wing to Boyd. To the post. One-on-one. Sebring goes to work on Rosenbaum. He's got nowhere to go again under the rim. Deep 3. Thompson buries it.
Thompson, good to see him knock down a shot. He had a tough time from the field yesterday. First 3 points for Thompson.
Brunson left wing. Go to work, young man. Crossover at the free throw line. That's good.
Brunson is in some sort of rhythm. He's got 15.
It's in the air. You can smell it. Brunson stealing it. He dropped 57 on this court last year. I don't want to say he's going that bad, but you never know. In the corner, Thompson almost lost it. Goes to the free throw line. Good dish. Down low to Farrington. He completes his shot.
And it's a good thing Normal scoring, because they could be getting blown out right now.
But that's not what Normal wants. They want to slow this game down, because if it turns into a track meet, favor Stevenson. 23-17, a 6-point lead for Stevenson. Driving in the corner is Cashaw. Matt, he's been really quiet today.
Yeah, he hasn't had to, though, because Brunson has been red hot.
In the corner, three-pointer, Smith. It's up. It's in and out. No good.
That's a win for Normal if Brunson doesn't take the shot.
Peacock with the rebound, hands off to Boyd. He's played every second of the game.
Peacock's got to get more touches, though.
Nice spin, Sebring, up and under. What a look, but he missed it just short. And you got to credit Smith for coming in late to deflect that. Pull up, three, Brunson off the rim, no good. Boyd gets the rebound for Normal. 4:30 left in the second quarter. Still a 6-point lead.
Can you please get Peacock a touch?
Driving, Thompson, up and under. That's no good. Another possession where Peacock doesn't even touch the basketball.
I mean, we said this yesterday, but please, somebody tell him that Peacock can play the game. He's got to get a touch.
Brunson calling out play number 3. He'll dribble to the right wing. Hands off behind to Cashaw. Going to right. Drives the lane. Creates the contact. In and out on the layup. No good. The rebound goes to Sebring. Normal wants to push. Lodge in the corner. Here we go. Driving. Peacock. Step back. Pull up. Got a little contact, and he's fouled.
And that's going to be, actually, they call that against Smith, so that's his first personal. But good things happen when your best player touches the basketball.
Timeout.
Peacock touched it, and he goes to the line for 2 shots.
Officials timeout. We'll take a 1-minute break. 3:58 left in the second quarter. It's been a good one so far. 23-17. Stevenson with the lead over Normal.
Well, this game has started the way we hoped it would. It's a close one, a lot of intensity, and the players have come to play. Stevenson leading with 3:58 to go in the first half, 23-17. Jalen Brunson for Stevenson. He leads all scores. He's got 15. He's 5 of 9 from the floor, 2 of 4 from 3. Alex Peacock, Normal Community's best player, has only attempted 2 shots. He's 1 of 2. He's got 2 points. He'll be at the line for 2. Sebring, their second best player, who averages 14 a game. He's got 6. He's a mismatch inside as well at 6'7". He's a big kid. He's got 6 points to lead Normal.
Peacock heads to the line for Normal. He'll have 2 free throws. Yeah, and like you said, Normal's just hanging in there right now. That's what they have to do. Nichols is checked back into the game for Stevenson. First one clanks off the rim. It's no good.
Peacock's interesting. We saw him yesterday. He had 14 points at the half, and then he only had 3 touches the second half until the tip-in.
Next free throw on its way. It's in and out, no good. Meyer is checked in for Normal as well. Starters on the court for Stevenson as Johnson and once again Nichols back in the game. Bounce pass, top of the key. Brunson has it. He'll go one-on-one. That's a mismatch on Meyer. In the corner, Johnson takes the 3. It's the air ball, no good. He was looking for contact. Cashaw with an offensive rebound. He'll pass off to Smith and set up the offense. 3:30 left in the second quarter. So important to end the first half with some momentum. Brunson backs away. He has the basketball. Everybody clears out. Bounce pass left wing. Cashaw. Johnson top of the key. Looks to his left. Smith. Guarded by Thompson. Back up top. Long possession here for Stevenson. Johnson looks top of the key. Here we go. Brunson's got it. Left wing. Cashaw surveys the court. Back to Smith. He's got it at the free throw line. Goes through the legs. Back right wing. You like what you're seeing right now?
I do, the patience, but now Brunson's going to go one-on-one, and that's always a mismatch.
Gets a little screen. Brunson looks top.
Ooh.
Whoa, look out, cheerleaders. Looking up top. He was looking to hit Smith on a oop, and there was some miscommunication, turnover on Stevenson.
That's the first turnover of the game against Stevenson compared to yesterday where they had quite a few. And Brunson was one of those players yesterday who turned it over a lot against Bolingbrook.
2:49 left in the second quarter. That was about a 30-second, 40-second possession there from Stevenson.
Which, by the way, favors Normal Community as the tempo has gone down. This is the pace Normal wants.
Boyd breaks down Johnson, passes back up top to Peacock. Peacock looks to his left to Thompson. Thompson will go against Brunson. Backs in, lost his footing, ball's on the ground, and traveling is the call. Thompson rolled around as he got the basketball back. That's a turnover. 5th of the game for Normal.
Well, we'll see what happens here for Normal. I'm surprised that they're just playing man-to-man. They're helping a lot with Jalen Brunson, but they're playing man, and I'm surprised to see that so far, but we might see different defenses from Normal Community as this moves on.
Johnson has it in the corner for Stevenson. He got away with it. Nope, he didn't. He picked up that back foot, and he traveled.
Johnson's had a tough game so far in this one. That's the second turnover now against Stevenson, back-to-back turnovers. But again, I know I'm going to ask this question a lot for Normal. But can Peacock get a touch? He's got Cashaw on him, who cannot guard him in the post. Cashaw already has the personal foul.
Looking down low to Peacock. Peacock gets the ball, but Cashaw, great defensive play as he tiptoes the sideline, steals it away, and throws it into Johnson in the nick of time. Brunson, crossover, look at that move, drives the lane, tries to pass down low, but he's fouled. Should be on Meyer of Normal.
That's the 6th team foul. Neither team in the 1-on-1 yet. We'll see if they actually call that on Meyer. Did they call that on Boyd? I believe they called that actually on Boyd. That's his first personal. 6th team foul, so no free throws coming.
Well, Mason Meyer has a tough task in front of him. He's going one-on-one with Jalen Brunson. Right wing with Smith. Stevenson has the possession. 2 minutes left in the second quarter. Brunson comes off a screen, works to the free throw line, lobs left wing, Cashaw, three, up, no good, and he got a nice bump at the end of that shot. Lob, right wing, Peacock, got to go up, big man, he's up, and he is fouled, and it's a charge. They'll change the call. Mr. Charge, Parker Nichols takes another one.
And that's a big foul. That's the second foul on Peacock. That was close.
And Stevenson just has a lot of mismatches on the court that they can use now. Cashaw will go to work. He breaks down Holtman, drives the lane up with a shot, partially blocked, and another foul coming in on the play. And this should be on Holtman.
Well, there's 3 players on the floor for Normal that just can't guard 3 players for Lincolnshire Stevenson. They have no answer for Cashaw, Smith, or Brunson when they go isolation, especially with Peacock not on the floor.
And that call was on Brunson. He got the ball, and he called for Cashaw to come get the basketball because he knew Holtman would be guarding him. First free throw is up and no good.
One thing we have not seen good today, forget just tonight, but all day today, is free throw shooting. All teams have struggled from the line. That's the second miss for Stevenson.
Make it a third. Cashaw missed them both. Big opportunity here for Normal. Three-pointer would make it a one-possession game. They trail 23-17. Here's that three. Thompson, It's nothing but backcourt. It's no good. Ball's popped up in the air, knocked out of bounds, last touched by Johnson of Stevenson. It will stay Normal basketball.
Thompson surprised everybody on his team on Stevenson. He missed that badly. He didn't even hit the rim, went over the rim and hit the backboard from the right wing. He's a three-point shooter. That very rarely happens.
Oh, he just got the basketball and pulled immediately. Meyer looks to his left. He'll pass off to Boyd. Boyd's at his best when he's driving the lane. He'll get a screen, works to the lane, gets a little contact up with a shot, foul, and the bucket is good.
What did I say about Boyd? He loves contact. I love the way he plays. He gets an and one, and that's the second foul of the game against Smith, and that's the 15th foul. Normal within 4. They're hanging around. All you do in a game like this if you're Normal, same thing they did at the Super Sectional. You just hang around against the favorite. And hopefully that they panic a little bit in the second half.
Boyd's free throw is up. Flanks off the rim. No good. Yet another missed free throw. 23-19. Stevenson with the lead and a minute left in the first half. Lobs left wing. Cashaw passes off to Smith on the corner. Smith drives to the free throw line. Hand off behind to Johnson. Johnson, not much of a shooter. He'll pass it off to Smith. Now over to Brunson. Brunson down low. Good post up here for Cashaw. He spots up from 10. Off the rim. No good. Rebound for Altman of Normal. This would be a huge end to the first half for the Ironmen.
Yeah, they're playing well, Ryan.
Sebring has it at half court. He'll pass it off to Boyd, and this should be the final possession of the first half. Sebring's guarded by Nichols. They get a play from the sideline. 15 seconds left. Who takes the shot? I'd say Boyd. He's trying to go get the basketball, but he can't get it. Now he does. 9 seconds left. Boyd drives in the lane, poked loose from behind. It'll stay Normal basketball.
6 seconds left, and a nice shot by Boyd. Now listening to the Stevenson student section who's chanting down the clock, and they were about, 7 seconds ahead of time.
You see that all the time. Rosenbaum comes back in the game for Stevenson. Who takes this last shot, Matt?
Sebring.
Inbounded, wide open, Meyer, head fake. He'll hand up, stolen away. Cashaw's got it. 3 seconds left. He's got to go fast. Up with the layup. It is good at the buzzer. Cashaw gets the bucket to go. Stevenson goes into halftime with the momentum and the lead. 25-19. We'll take a 2-minute break. Come back. Matt Norville will have your halftime stats. One more half to play, and we'll know who the 4A title winner is for the IHSA basketball finals. Normal trails to Lincolnshire Stevenson 25-19 off the play of great basketball from Jalen Brunson of Stevenson. 15 points, 1 rebound, and 1 block and a steal for him in the game. He's played every second of the game. For Normal Community, once again, Matt said it 1,000 times, they've got to get the ball to Alex Peacock. He's taken just 2 shots. The average is 15 points a game for Normal. He's the guy that makes this team go, and he only has 2 points. Tyler Sebring's done a good job stepping up for this squad of Normal. He's got 6 points, 7 rebounds. The ball has really worked through him, and you could also say point guard David Boyd. He's been very active driving the lane. He's 2 of 3 in the game, 4 points and 5 rebounds. Definitely Normal's winning the hustle points in this game, but eventually you got to start going on a run, and more importantly, play some defense on Stevenson. They've done pretty well on them today. Outside of Brunson, nobody's been able to get going. The high scorer for Stevenson outside of Brunson, 4 points apiece for Smith and Connor Cashaw. And Cashaw blew up in the first quarter of yesterday's win, as he has virtually not shot the ball well at all. 2 of 7 from the field. Stevenson with a 25-19 lead. I bring Matt Norville back on to the program here. Matt, what are your keys to the second half going forward for both teams?
Well, I think for Stevenson, one of the keys is going to be obviously let Brunson continue to go, but you're going to need another scorer for Stevenson. Connor Cashaw needs to get something going, or Justin Smith, one of those 2 players, and defensively, just make sure you continue to rebound. Normal Community, do I need to say more? Can Peacock, please, for my sake, at least touch the basketball? Because he, yesterday, had 14 points at the half, had 3 touches, 3, the second half, and didn't take a shot until the tip-in at the end of the game, in which he won it and had 16, and he's their best player. Against Simeon, he had over 20 points, and he had 14 rebounds. For me, it's not necessarily if Peacock shoots the ball. It's that when he gets the ball, he draws the double teams in, somebody opens up, and you get open look. When the other 4 players just work by themselves, the ball around the horn, nothing really happens. I mean, Boyd's had a couple of good drives where he's got some buckets. Sebring can spot up and hit a jump shot, but you notice their offense just isn't crisp. They don't have that X factor going in. It's Peacock. He's the man that makes this team run. Sebring, though, they've been using more in the post in this game because he has the height advantage. He's 6'7", so they've been using Sebring in the post, and that's been effective in the first half. He had 6 points, and he's done a great job on the glass. He has 7 rebounds, as he's their leading rebounder actually on the season coming in. Normal Community, very good. They're down 6. Stevenson trying to send Jalen Brunson out with a state title. Normal Community trying to wrap up what's been an outstanding season with just 1 loss. We'll see what happens here in the second half.
Last half of basketball you'll hear this year on WEAI. This is it. 4A title game. Starters out on the court for Stevenson. You got Nichols, Brunson, Cashaw, Smith, and Johnson. Same deal for Normal. Vance, Boyd, Thompson, Peacock, Sebring. Here we go. Second half of action. Stevenson gets the basketball first. An immediate double team on Smith. He passes it off. Sebring knocks the ball out of bounds. It stays Stevenson basketball.
I was wondering if Normal is going to stay in the man-to-man, just straight-up man, or if they're going to send a trap at him at some point, and that's exactly what they did, at least to open it up. You've got to mix up the defenses so that Stevenson doesn't get so comfortable.
I'll tell you who is comfortable. Jalen Brunson, 15 points. He's going to Villanova next year. Arguably Mr. Basketball in Illinois. He's been able to make it work. Cashaw right wing. He looks off to his left. Hands the ball off to Johnson. Johnson works around a screen. Lobs it left wing. Gets it over to Smith. We haven't seen Smith fly too much today. Hands off to Brunson. Brunson picks up his dribble. Back behind to Cashaw. Right wing over to Johnson. Johnson behind the back to the free throw line. In the corner to Smith. He'll get into the paint. Tough runner in the lane. Off the glass. No good. Great defensive stand there for Normal as Thompson comes down with the rebound.
And Normal's done a good job on the glass. They led they had 14 rebounds to Stevenson's 13 in that first half.
Thompson double teamed in the corner. He lost it, got bailed out with a foul. It'll be on Johnson of Stevenson.
Johnson's second personal, first team foul against Stevenson here in the second half. Brunson being very patient for a young man who's got it going on the offensive end.
And I like the start of that possession. Boyd dribbled immediately over to Sebring's side as he was posting up, but it seems like they're a little scared to dump the ball in the post. Boyd on the drive, spots up from the jump shot line, or from the free throw line, decides to pass it off instead, gets it back and takes a three-pointer. That's no good. Off a good look. Brunson got the rebound for Stevenson. Minute into the third quarter, crossover in the lane. Brunson puts up a wild shot. It's knocked loose from behind. It'll stay Stevenson basketball.
Yeah, Jalen Brunson just trying to force it a little bit, try to get to the glass. get it all the way to the rack. Vance is guarding him on this possession.
Lobs up top. Smith looks to Brunson. Brunson layup in and out, no good. That's a design play for Brunson. Caught Normal napping, but Brunson couldn't cash in. In the corner, Thompson, baseline, hands off to Peacock. He gets ripped. Brunson, steal, 3-on-1. He'll finish it off with the left hand. No, he won't. It's in and out. Tip is up, and Cashaw can't get it to go. Knocks around. It'll go over to Peacock, and Normal has the possession. What a break for Normal.
Normal's dodging some bullets. They could easily be down 12-15 in this game, but they trail only by 6. That's a good sign, actually, for Normal.
That ball was halfway down from Brunson. The spin, Sebring, jump shot just inside the free throw line. It's no good. Cashaw gets the rebound for Lincolnshire Stevenson. Both teams starting out flat. Smith wanted an alley-oop on that play, but good call from Cashaw to hold on to it. Lobbed right wing. Shot up, no good from Johnson. He's been cold from beyond the arc.
As has Stevenson. They're now 2 of 11 from 3, 9 of 29 from the floor.
Vance hands off to Sebring, right wing to Thompson. It's been a good one. Quiet third quarter so far. Triple teamed is Peacock. He gets rid of it. Chasing it down is Boyd. No call there as he falls to the ground, and it'll be Stevenson basketball. That's a questionable call.
Yeah, that should have been a foul. Johnson dove for it, and he just took out Boyd's legs. Yeah, it was unintentional, but he took out his legs, and that'll be a turnover on Normal. That's their 9th, but Johnson could have easily picked up his 3rd personal.
And Coach Dave Witzig over for Normal, not too happy about that call. Aoki checks into the game for Johnson. He comes in for Stevenson. 5:30 left in the third quarter. We haven't seen any action on the offensive side until now. Brunson, crossover behind the back, opens up a wide-open shot for Smith. He passes off on it. Now we'll shoot the shot from the free throw line. It goes down.
He's a game changer for Stevenson. He's got 6'7". He's just so athletic. The best athlete probably in the state tournament. 1A, 2A, 3A, or 4A.
It's an 8-point lead for Stevenson with 5 minutes left in the third quarter. Boyd looks into the corner. He gets it off to Thompson. Thompson's a three-point specialist. Has not shot the ball well today. Backing in, Sebring. He's got a one-on-one. Takes the shot. Spin. Now driving. Peacock. He's being aggressive. Opens up a wide-open 3. Thompson needs it. In and out. No good. Knocks around. Cashaw comes up with another rebound. His rebounding is underrated. Very good rebounder.
That's his 4th rebound of the game.
Left wing, Smith. He'll try a 3. It's in and out. No good. Peacock with the rebound for Normal. Driving is Boyd. He's got it right wing. Guarded by Aoki. Man-to-man defense for Stevenson. In the post. Sebring. Spin. Knocks loose. Caswell got a hand on it. Peacock there to get the loose ball. Drives the lane. Up with the shot and a charge.
And Peacock just picked up his 3rd. Guess who took the charge? Nichols, who leads the team in charges for Stevenson. Peacock needed to just do a floater instead of taking it all the way to the basket.
They call him Mr. Charge for a reason. 4:19 left in the third quarter. Stevenson's got the lead over Normal, 27-19. We're back in a minute.
Psst, it's me, Richard. The guy in the bow tie from H&R Block. I'm in the place where they keep all of your money. Billions and billions of dollars. I'm talking about your tax refunds, America. Right now, they're on the shelves. Tons and tons of shelves. Shelves as far as I can see. And they're filled with your money. So much money, you start to realize this isn't tax season. It's refund season. And nobody gets more of your money back than Block. Guaranteed. Get your billions back, America.
Based on maximum refund guarantee. Not everyone gets a refund. For details, visit hrblock.com.
H&R Block, with locations in Jacksonville, Carrollton, Beardstown, Rushville, and Astoria.
27-19, Stevenson leads Normal Community by 8, 4:19 to play here in the third quarter. That's the 3rd foul called against Peacock, Normal Community's best player. He's going to stay on the floor, and I like the move, Ryne.
You have to, because you need a scorer in there, even though he hasn't been taking shots.
Yeah, but as long as he touches it, he gets open looks for teammates. Thompson had an open 3. He was a good 3-point shooter for Normal Community. He did knock it down. You just got to get him touches so that he can at least feed it to other players, because, like I said, Connor Cashaw cannot guard Peacock inside.
Starters on the court for both sides with 4:15 left in the third quarter. 8-point lead for Stevenson. Brunson looks to his left, gets it to Nichols. Back up top to Smith. Johnson, the point guard, looks off of the key to Rice. Rice is where Connor Cashaw is going. Behind the back, Brunson strips, dives after it, able to get a hand on it, and we'll have a jump ball. Looked like Brunson didn't see Boyd sneaking in from behind there, Matt.
He didn't, and that's a nice job of Boyd. Went around and poked it away. That'll be the third turnover against Stevenson. And it's been a sloppy third quarter for Stevenson. This was the quarter they took advantage against Bolingbrook. They outscored them yesterday 18-4 in that third quarter. But here in this one, it's been a low-scoring quarter. Normal Community hasn't scored, and Stevenson's only scored 2.
Meyer and Farrington both check into the game for Normal. They played a lot of minutes. In the post, knocked loose from behind. Cashaw got the steal. It's knocked around. Good hustle from both sides. We should have a jump ball.
And another turnover against Normal. They're telegraphing their passes, and when no player on Normal, at least so far, has come to the basketball to catch it or letting the ball get to him, and Stevenson's too quick for that. 10 turnovers now against Normal Community. You actually take that back. According to the official stats, that's number 12 against Normal.
Always go with the officials.
I do always
got to go.
Especially here in Peoria, where, by the way, they're going to stay with the state tournament for the next 5 years.
And I like that. They take care of us here. Brunson with it up top, draws a double team. Cashaw, he'll go one-on-one with Peacock. Beats him off the dribble. Head fake, good D. Up with the shot, off the back of the rim, no good. Sebring, yet another rebound.
Yeah, that's number 6 for Sebring already.
Meyer, jump shy. Another runner in the post. That's his baby, that one-handed runner.
He's got 4, and that's the first 2 points of the half for Normal. They only trail by 6, though.
That's huge. Brunson, left wing. He might have something to say about that. Draws a double team. Nowhere to go. Breaks his man down off the dribble. Up with a shot. Draws the foul. Can't get the bucket to go, but he'll take 2 free throws.
That's Sebring's second personal. They're sending a second defender here in the second half at Brunson. I thought they'd change up the defenses, and they have. What they're doing is every time Brunson gets the basketball, there's now a second defender that's coming at him, so he basically has to go against 2 defenders. It's almost a box and one, but not quite.
Brunson is almost automatic from the free throw line. First one's up. It's good.
Brunson's got 16 points. That's his first point of the second half. He averages 23 a game for the McDonald's All-American.
He'll have one more.
He's 4 of 4 from the line tonight.
And it's good. 29-21. Stevenson still holding on to the lead over Normal. 3:10 left in the third quarter. Boyd's had a solid game overall for Normal. He'll pass it off to Peacock.
I really do like Boyd's game. He's a physical point guard.
Peacock drives to the free throw line, lost it, got it back, has to get rid of it. Right wing to Farrington, down low. Meyer draws a double team for some reason. Over to Peacock. 3 is up, rattles in and out, no good.
Yeah, he could have used that one. That's a good look by Peacock.
You got to wonder why they double teaming Meyer. Driving the lane, Brunson makes it look easy.
That's Brunson. He's got 19. That was a pretty up and under move.
Good hustle from Johnson to get in there on a jump ball as Boyd didn't see him coming up. And that's another hustle play from Johnson. That's why he's out there.
This is danger territory. Danger territory if you're a Normal Community.
2:39 left in the third quarter.
This is the largest lead of the game for Stevenson. First time they've led by double digits tonight.
And it seems like they've been in control this whole game, Matt.
Hey, they really have. Stevenson came out. They have never trailed in this game. We've only been tied twice, and that was 3 times, and that was in the first quarter.
Boyd crosses half court after a lot of pressure from Johnson. Lobbed in the post. Sebring, good look to Boyd. He just lost the basketball.
Wow, that's another turnover. That's 13 now against Normal.
He's shaking his head on that one. He had an open layup of a great pass from Sebring. I like his game too, Matt.
Yeah, Sebring, he will battle on the glass. Sebring now has 9 rebounds to go along with 6 points, but this is danger time.
Brunson telling everybody to clear out. Cross over to the right side. Step back. Jump shot on the three-pointer. It's good.
It could be. You better watch out. It could be game over. That's 22 for Jalen Brunson. Normal's got to start scoring on the offensive end.
Villanova was upset today. I think they could have used that shot. That's where he's going next year. 2 minutes left in the third quarter. Stevenson trying to run away with this one, 34-21.
Normal's got to get the ball inside. They've got to get it inside. They've got 2 mismatches. Sebring in the post, Peacock in the post.
Boyd drives to the free throw line, spins in the paint, knocks loose from behind, and the foul is called on Johnson.
That's a good move by Boyd. I know I can't stop singing his praises, but I really like how he battles. He's a better football player, he says, than a basketball player, and football is his favorite sport. That's the 3rd foul on Johnson, 2nd team foul. By the way, football, Stevenson won the state title for football in Class 8A this season, so they're trying to win the football-basketball kind of twofer, and the only player on the football team that's on the basketball team is Raymond Sullivan.
first one's good. That'd be nice to have both those titles.
And some kids just are fortunate in their high school careers, are they not?
Yeah, right. 1:42 left in the third quarter. Normal needs to go on a run here to end this quarter. They trail by 12 points.
Boyd knocked down that first free throw. He's got 5.
Next one's up. Next one's good. Vance will come in for Boyd. Yet again, the key here is, can Peacock get the basketball? And the answer is no.
And this is scary. Normal's going to press, and it's tough to press a very good point guard, and you've got Justin Smith who can rise like no one else. This could be an alley-oop dunk on the other end if Stevenson breaks his press.
Brunson's double team throws a dangerous pass up, and Nichols is there to go get it. Back over to Brunson. 90 seconds left in the third quarter. Brunson calls out the play. Man-to-man defense coming in from Normal. Nichols has it right wing. He looks for the lob, and Brunson wanted it bad. He was open
for a two-handed alley-oop dunk.
Johnson, top of the key, off the Cashaw left wing. He's got a mismatch if he wants it. Brunson works around a screen. They shade the double team. Smith's open in the post, but Brunson can't find him. Now he does. Oh, just through the hands of Smith. We've seen 2 hot passes from Brunson today that have just gone over the hands of Smith.
Yeah, that's a little too hot to handle. Smith can jump, but that was fired like a 90-mile-an-hour fastball from the lefty. 4th turnover by Stevenson here in the game. Normal hanging around, just down 11.
Harrington crosses half court in the corner. Sebring can hit the 3 down low. Double team. Peacock tries to work around it. One dribble up,
beautiful.
Up and under. That's what they need. He gets the bucket, and a quick timeout taken by Normal. 30-second break. 56 seconds left in the third quarter. Stevenson leads 34-25.
56 seconds remain in the third quarter. Stevenson leading Normal in the Class 4A title game 34-25. Peacock gets his first basket of the second half. If they can just get Peacock the basketball in the post, he can get a reverse layup and everything can be fine. And I'm not sure. Peacock, does he have some blood? Now the official just looks at Peacock. They're going to have to put him on the bench. He's got some blood either on his uniform or maybe it's on his mouth.
This is something we've seen a lot in the tournament. A lot of players drawing blood, or somebody out there is bleeding and just getting blood on other people.
Yeah, and this has happened. This happened the last 2 games with Stevenson.
Nichols runs the baseline, passes off to Cashaw. He wants to pass it off to Nichols, and does. Gets it over to the point guard. Watch out, Johnson takes the 3. And you saw Smith running that baseline there. He is aching for a lob.
He is. He's just begging for somebody to throw him a lob so he can just hammer it.
And I'll warn you, if you hear an alley-oop, you might not hear us because there's a huge fan section behind us from Stevenson. 30 seconds left. It would be smart for Johnson to get the ball to Brunson. They'll pass it in the corner. Smith goes baseline. Wraparound pass. Nice look to Cashaw. Up with the layup. Can't get it to go. Wow.
Normal battling. Now they can hold for the final shot, trailing only by 9.
Top of the key. Oltman checks into the game. Looks down low. Sebring has to be aggressive. Off to Farrington. Passes off. Head fake from Vance. In the corner. Meyer down low. Looking back to Meyer. Nice give and go. The layup is up and no good. 5 seconds left. They got a chance for a shot. 3 seconds. Cashaw crosses half court. Johnson 3. Good if it goes. It is no good. 34-25. Stevenson has the lead. We go into the fourth quarter. Matt will give you the stats after this 1-minute pause.
Welcome back to Peoria. 8 minutes left here in the fourth quarter for the Class 4A title game. Lincolnshire Stevenson leads Normal Community 34-25. Stevenson shooting in the game at 12 of 35. That's 34% from the floor. Normal Community 10 of 24. That's 42%. Normal is led by Sebring 6 points and 10 rebounds. Stevenson led by Jalen Brunson, the McDonald's All-American. He's got 22 points for Stevenson. The story, though, is turnovers. That's always the key in big games. Normal Community has turned it over 13 times. Stevenson just 4. But if you're a Normal fan, you are still in this game. This game could easily be Stevenson by 15 or 20, but you only trail by 9.
And honestly, this game could be a Normal side because you look at what they've done defensively on Stevenson. 9 points in back-to-back quarters. That's tough to do against this offense. Quick foul, and it's a push-off on Vance immediately. He's guarding Brunson.
That's his 3rd foul, 2nd team foul. Normal can take some gambles. They've only committed 3 team fouls, here in the second half.
Starters on the court for Stevenson. Cashaw, Smith, Nichols, Johnson, and Brunson.
And that's another foul. Yeah, Vance is falling for the senior who has all the tricks. He's getting a little too close, and when Brunson feels contact, he's just making a play like he's gotten hit, and Vance is frustrated, but Vance has got to take a step back.
Well, don't worry about it because he's going to the bench. Farrington comes in.
Yeah, and he's upset about it, but that's his fourth foul. Vance has got to be smarter than that. Anytime you're going to put contact on a guard, if they're going to act like they're touched a lot, you just got to take a step back.
Johnson looks to his left. Smith guarded by Thompson. Thompson gets blown by. Smith looks down low. Lost the ball, or was it tipped? It was not tipped. They'll say he lost it out of bounds.
Turnover number 5 against Stevenson. Normal, like I said, hanging in here.
And Stevenson's play, they'll tell you, it's been sloppy today. I mean, it's had some moments, but they have not been at 100% at all. Farrington will cross half court. He's guarded by the athletic Smith. Looks to the post. Peacock sets a mild screen there. Farrington goes coast to coast and gets it to go off a runner.
He played well yesterday. He's got 4 points for Normal, and they are within 7.
So much concern down low trying to guard Peacock that if these guards can get to the lane, they'll take the shot.
Normal's playing a box and one like they've been playing pretty much the entire second half with that second defender on Brunson.
Driving, Brunson gets in the lane, puts up a top shot, adjustment in the air, and it rattles home.
Yeah, they just can't guard him. No one can, really, let's be honest. He's got 24.
He had to put that up over Sebring, who was all over him. 36-27. We're a minute into the fourth quarter. Stevenson has the lead. Farrington gets the pass. He'll look to his right. Sebring can hit the three. He'll dribble over Peacock's way. They're looking down low to Peacock. Sebring drives baseline, got away with a push there, and a foul on the ground. They pointed in the direction of Parker Nichols. We'll see if that's the call.
No, they called it on Cashaw. That's his second personal. Third team foul. Sebring definitely got away with a push-off with that off arm, and Sebring goes to the line for the second time of the night. He's 1 of 1 from the line tonight.
Parker Nichols, Mr. Charge on the team, tried to take another one there.
Sebring, he's a workhorse. Normal community, they just have what you would consider just hard-working kids. They play hard always.
Sebring's first throw is up and no good. Got to connect on free throws in the fourth quarter, Matt. That's been the key for a lot of games.
If you want to win a state title and you're Normal, you've got to capitalize on everything. Anytime Stevenson turns it over, you need to score, and of course, obviously, like you mentioned, at the foul line.
One more for Sebring. You hear the crowd behind us. His next free throw hits off the front of the rim and goes down.
Sebring's got 7. That's his first point, though, in the second half.
It's an 8-point lead for Stevenson, 36-28. Double team to Cashaw, lobs to Brunson. Running the baseline, it's Smith. Brunson takes it back to the left, goes to the right. Johnson completes the layup.
Pretty no look. I said, because you had Smith on the left if you wanted to throw an oop. Instead, he went to Johnson. Johnson with his 4th point.
Well, when Brunson's working on a 3-on-1 break, you know it's going to be good for Stevenson. Stripped away. Johnson has the steal. Up with the layup, and the run is on for Stevenson. Timeout taken by Normal. The fans going crazy behind us. Biggest lead of the game for Stevenson. They're up 40-28. 6:15 left in the fourth quarter. We're back in 30 seconds.
What a crowd and a quick spurt by Stevenson. 6:15 left here in the fourth. They lead 40-28 over Normal. Normal headed just within 7 points, but a quick spurt, a 6-1 run, and Stevenson leads by 12. And this is easily the best crowd we've seen at the state tournament the last 2 weekends. And Stevenson faithful making some noise to our left.
Sebring will take the ball across half court. This is huge for Normal these next couple minutes.
You got to score the next couple possessions at least.
Sebring looks down low. He'll spot up. The jump shot from the free throw line buries it. That's exactly what you need.
He's their second leading scorer for a reason. He's got 9 in this game.
Full court pressure coming out. Peacock guards ball. He can't pick up his foul. That's a smart timeout called there by the coach of Stevenson. Full 1-minute break with 5:53 left in the fourth quarter. Don't go anywhere. For a state title game, Stevenson up 40-30.
Stevenson leads by 10, 40-30, 5:53 remaining. They just showed the 8A state title football game, and Stevenson fans went crazy as they defeated Homewood Flossmoor to win the 8A state title this year.
Almost feels like a home game for Stevenson.
It really does.
Smith has it in the corner. This is crunch time for Normal. They're down 10 points under 6 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Brunson, he'll work with the basketball. Guarded up top by Farrington. Looks to his left. Pass off to Johnson. Johnson dribbles over to the corner. Now back up top. Cashaw's been quiet today. Hands back off to Brunson. Brunson drives, hangs, hits. He can do it all, man.
He's got 26, and he has made it look easy at times tonight.
He's got Brunson fever. 42-30. Crossover. Boyd drives the lane. He's welcoming that contact. Hangs in the air. Looks to his left to Thompson. Gets in the basketball. Back up top to Sebring. Where is Peacock? Driving. Sebring to his left. Thompson. Big three coming up. Can't hit it. Peacock tips the ball up in the air, but it's Smith coming up with it. Here comes the elevation.
Oh, he laid it up.
You tease. You tease. I think he lost it midair, Matt. He didn't look like
he might have. He's the highest jumper in the state tournament, and he laid it up. Everybody was waiting for it.
44-30. Stevenson expanding that lead. Johnson with the hustle. I thought he had the steal, but he stepped out of bounds. TV timeout. Don't go anywhere. Jalen Brunson has a 4A title record, 26 points. That just happened as they announced it on the Jumbotron. We're back in a minute. Stevenson's up 44-30.
Back here, Jalen Brunson already has scored the most points in the history of the state tournament with the four-class system coming into this tournament. He already had the highest scoring game in Class 4A individually already, and now he has the highest scoring title game as he broke Sterling Brown's Proviso East record. Sterling Brown now plays at SMU when Sterling Brown scored 25 a couple of years ago against Jabari Parker and Chicago Simeon. Jalen Brunson has 26 here tonight. He's a long way from the overall record, though, of 51 by Sean Jepson from Spring Valley Hall when they took on Warsaw in 97 for Class A.
14-point lead for Stevenson. Normal to inbound under their own hoop. Having some problems. They lob it in. Boyd has the basketball. He needs to drive. Bounce pass top of the key. Dangerous. It's almost thrown away. Vance gets it. It'll be a push-off there on Smith of Stevenson.
Man, you've got to be careful when you throw that ball from the wing to the top of the key when you've got Smith lurking. He's upset he didn't dunk the last one, and he's trying to get himself one.
What kind of offense would you run here, Matt, outside of going to Peacock?
And with 4.5 left, I think you just post up Sebring or Peacock, and you go either or on those two.
Oh, Boyd thought about the three, but he passed it off instead. Goes up top to Sebring. Time is of the essence here. Normal's got to go on a run. Peacock gets it down low. No double team. One-on-one. Backs in. Shot is up. No call. That's a late call coming in now.
And that's four. That's now 4 on Justin Smith. And Cashaw, the senior, talking to the sophomore, saying, hey, we don't need it. Cashaw had good defense. I still like the matchup for Peacock, though. Now Peacock at the line where he's 0 of 2. Their best player has just 4 tonight.
Rosenbaum will check in after this first free throw. These are big free throws coming in down the stretch. Peacock hits the first. I'm telling you, it's like a home game for Stevenson behind us. You can hear the crowd, and Normal's been dead. Normal's crowd has been very, very quiet.
They have not had anything really to cheer about here in the second half, Ryan. They trail by double digits. Stevenson brought 9 buses of students to this game today.
Jeez. Second free throw is good. Farrington and Mayer come in. 2 reserves coming in down the stretch, Matt. This is a very big crunch for them.
To give you an idea, Stevenson has more students here at this game than most of the high school's enrollments we broadcast every single game.
Oh, easily. Here we go. Fast break. Left wing. Cashaw fakes the jump shot. Back to Rosenbaum. Top of the key. Nichols will set up the offense as he goes over to Brunson. Brunson leans on his man. Spins out of the way. Draws a double team. Somebody's open. And he draws the foul as Farrington pops him right in the face.
Farrington picks up the first personal. Normal wants that off arm. They think that Brunson is using it to clear space. He's not. What he's doing is he's going right into you, and he's just, once he gets contact, he's making that motion like he got hit. Jacksonville fans will remember that's what Peyton Allen and Chatham Glenwood used to do, and that's how good scorers at the high school level get to the foul line so much.
Very good at drawing that foul. Brunson's double team, splits that, looks into the corner. Johnson takes the pass, holds on to it. Rosenbaum was wide open under the hoop, but didn't see it. Max, do you hold here if you're Stevenson?
No, I think you still keep playing, but you have the ball in Brunson's hand.
Brunson drives, no look pass. Cashaw takes the jump shot, tells everybody to clear out. 3:30 left in the fourth quarter. Brunson comes up to get the basketball. He drives to the free throw line. No look dish down low. Rosenbaum had it stripped. Normal has the basketball. 2-on-1 break, looking to the right. Peacock up with the runner. It's so good. He tips it up in the air. Boyd comes up with a loose ball. Meyer, big three coming up. He can't hit it. Johnson gets the rebound for Stevenson. They've got numbers, 4-on-2. Johnson into the corner. Brunson, a reach in from behind. No call. They'll play through it. Johnson has to come get the basketball. He'll dish it off to Rosenbaum. Timeout. No, it's a foul before the timeout. We'll see who it's on for Normal.
They call that on Boyd. That's his second personal, 16 foul against Normal Community. They're running out of time. 3:10 left, down by 12. Still time left, but if you're Normal, you got to start forcing the action. You got to make shots on the other end. They're 12 of 29 from the floor.
And they have to force turnovers. Brunson comes out to get the basketball. They can't find him. Rosenbaum flashes high. He gets it. Now over to Brunson. They've got him at lane. Brunson drives the lane, kicks in the corner. Foul. It's on the ground.
That's the 17th foul. Brunson will be at the line for the 1-and-1, even though it was on the pass. And they call that foul on Farrington, his second.
The one person you don't want to foul in the gym is Jalen Brunson. That's what happened.
Jalen Brunson on the night. He is 5 of 5 from the line. He has 26 points, which is the state title championship record for Class 4A.
First free throw's up, he hits it. When Jalen Brunson finishes his high school career, he's going to be walking away with a lot of the records.
He owns pretty much all the records here in Peoria.
Thompson and Vance check back into the game for Normal. It's up to a 13-point lead for Stevenson. One more, and it's good.
Keep in mind, Brunson's dad played in the NBA, so it's not like he has no athletic genes in his body.
It's in the blood. 3 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Normal needs to pretty much score from here on out. Driving, Vance in the corner. Boyd, this is huge. The three off the rim, no good. Rebound goes to Nichols. And we might have a jump ball. Great hustle there from Vance to keep the ball alive. And Normal will keep the possession.
Normal will keep the possession. That'll actually technically be a turnover as Nichols controlled the rebound. That's 7 now against Stevenson.
Smith comes back into the game. I'm waiting for a big dunk from him. We just haven't seen it yet.
No, he had one breakaway, and he laid it up.
Lobs up top. Sebring goes up, gets it. Good alley-oop, but couldn't get the bucket to go. Peacock's layup is up and no good. Wow, 2 point-blank misses from Normal. Leading the break, Cashaw, good misdirection into the lane and hits the layup.
And this could be over for Normal. They're down big. Biggest deficit of the game, down 16.
In the corner, Sebring takes the three, drains the three. Big time, Sebring, big time.
He's got a double-double now. That's his second triple. He's got 12 to go along with 10 boards.
Inbounded to Cashaw. Cashaw, double team, looks to the corner. It's Brunson looking down low. Smith up with the layup. Good contention, but he gets the bucket to go. Good defense from Sebring.
Smith now has 10.
15-point lead for Stevenson. 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Vance has it right wing. Good crossover. Lost the handle. Back to Sebring. He thought about spotting up. Looks over to the right wing. Jump shot. It's Peacock. No good. Rebound Brunson. He wants to lead the break. 2 on 4. He doesn't care. He'll go all the way up at the layup. Good block from behind by Boyd. And they'll call him on a foul.
And Brunson will be at the line for 2. Everybody on Stevenson was chanting oop. And Brunson took it to the basket. And now this big crowd, some beginning to head for the exits with 1:48 left in this one, and Stevenson up 15.
Tell you who's not heading to the crowd, the Stevenson fan section. Everybody on their feet.
Chanting MVP for Brunson at the line.
First free throw is up and good. How cool would it be if you were an incoming freshman who was a huge football and basketball fan, and you're like, oh, wait, we have the best team not only in football, basketball too. And you got a player going to Villanova that walks down the hallways every day, Leah.
Not too shabby, but as they always say, don't get used to it.
Vance drives the lane after Brunson connects on both free throws. Peacock, 3 in the corner. He can't hit it. Just a cold day. Thompson, offensive rebound. He's swatted by Smith.
Well, this game, Normal did their best. They kept it low scoring. Normal just had a heck of a time shooting the basketball in this one. They're 13 of 36 from the floor. They kept it as low scoring as they could, but Stevenson just a little too strong in this one.
Thompson to inbound, looks down low. A foul called on Smith. Nope, Cashaw, check that.
That's his third personal. That'll be 16 fouls against Stevenson. Stevenson, barring something catastrophic in the last 90 seconds, they'll move to 30 and 3. And Brunson will get his state title after appearing at state the last 3 years and getting to the championship game for the second time in 3 years.
In the corner, big three coming up from Thompson. He can't hit. Peacock, offensive rebound, tiptoes the sideline there. Nice crossover, gets in the paint, up with the layup. It's good. Timeout taken by Normal. We'll take the 1-minute break. Under 90 seconds left in the game. 52-37, Stevenson with the lead.
Back here in the fourth quarter, a minute 21 left. Stevenson leading Normal by a score of 52-37. Brunson has 30 points for the McDonald's All-American. Sebring, the young man going to Elon next year, which is Division II, has 12 points and 10 rebounds for Normal.
Inbounded to Brunson. He's triple team, lost the handle on it, got it back, looks left wing, over to Smith. Smith hands back off to Brunson. He'll go baseline, works around. No need to shoot if you're Stevenson. Just hang on to the basketball. Johnson spins out of trouble. Now over to Parker Nichols, and a foul is committed as that's on Thompson. Going to the free throw line will be Justin Smith, the sophomore.
He'll have his first free throw of the night, 1-and-1 situation, and that's the first foul of the game called against Thompson.
Line change coming in, all the starters coming out.
Normal basically is conceding that they will lose the state title, and this is always tough to see the seniors walk off the floor for the last time. Peacock and Sebring have a lot of emotion for Normal, and they've got nothing to be ashamed about. They're going to finish 33-2 in second place in state. That is phenomenal for Normal Community.
Looks like both sides set to clear the benches. Couple subs coming in here. Kevin Yang for Stevenson. Also coming in is Aoki. Joshua McMullen comes in for Stevenson. Eric Zaweski comes in. A lot of emotion on the court for Stevenson right now. Parker Nichols almost in tears. And here we go. Mr. Basketball, Jalen Brunson, has played his final minutes of Lincolnshire Stevenson. What a season he's had. What a career he's had, Matt.
Phenomenal. I said Derrick Rose is the best high school player I've ever seen play in high school basketball, but my favorite might be Jalen Brunson. He just was a lot of fun to watch these last 3 years here at State. I wish him nothing but the best when he goes to Villanova, and he is a flat-out player, rated number 1 top point guard in the country for the senior class, and Villanova's getting a good one.
First free throw is good. Second free throw is good.
Smith, he is something that added a different dimension to this year's team. He was not on the team a year ago. He is 6'7", and he has just been a nice spark plug for Stevenson, just a sophomore, and they'll build the team around him for the next few years.
He'll be the guy going forward. 1 minute left in this one. Reserves in the ball game. Driving on the baseline is Ethan Pogge. Pogge's double team. He'll go back up top. We're just playing for a final score. Crossover top of the key. Jim Leone. Leone dishes off. Comic three-pointer. It's good. Where's that been all game? It's been nowhere. Matt, I know you're not supposed to root for anybody on the court being a broadcaster, but for the past 3 years I've been coming here. Brunson's been here the past 3 years. Hard not to root for the kid.
Yeah, you like good kids. Normal had a lot. I like Peacock. I like Sebring, but Brunson, wow.
Johnson just connected on a three, and this place is going absolutely insane. He's the fan favorite on the team, Matt. Wow.
It is. You know what? It brought everybody. You said it's like a home game. It is a home game. I mean, this is unbelievable. Stevenson is a suburb of Chicago, but this is a home game. My goodness.
McMillan averages 0.6 points a game. He's a 5'11" senior. He just had the moment of his career right there.
And he hits a three, and they take him out to a standing ovation with 20 seconds left. This has been fun. Normal Community brought a lot. They have nothing to be ashamed about. Second in state to an outstanding Stevenson team. And they're going to finish with just 2 losses, Rockford, Auburn, and Stevenson in the championship.
An impressive season for both teams, but it's going to be Stevenson coming away as the victors. 9 seconds left, spotting up, deep three, no good, knocked around, 3 seconds left, putting up a shot at the buzzer is Dibble. Let's let the crowd do the talking. 57-40. What a performance. 2-minute break. Matt wraps it up. We'll be back.
Back here in Peoria, and what a championship game we had. Wow, 57-40, Stevenson over Normal Community. It was the atmosphere that made this even better. as Stevenson just brought so many people for Jalen Brunson's final game, Connor Cashaw's final game, and Matthew Johnson's final game, and Mr. Nichols, his final game as well. The 4 out of the 5 players in the starting lineup were seniors, and 4 out of the 5 of those players were on this team a couple of years ago when they were sophomores and lost in the championship game to Chicago Simeon. Stevenson now ends their year with a record of 30-3. Normal Community ends their year with a record of 33-2. Talk about individual performances. Jalen Brunson, McDonald's All-American, best player in the state of Illinois, had 30 tonight. That's a Class 4A record in the championship game. Knocked down 3 triples. He had 12 points from the athletic sophomore Smith for Stevenson. You had 6 from Cashaw, 6 from Johnson, and 3 from McMullen. And when he knocked down that 3, this place went bananas for Lincolnshire Stevenson. Normal Community, they were led in scoring. Sebring had a very good game, 12 points, 10 rebounds for the senior from Normal. He'll play basketball next year at Elon. That's a Division II school. You had 8 points from Peacock, 6 from Boyd, 4 from Farrington, 4 from Meyer, and 3 from Thompson. Stevenson victorious over Normal, 57-40. It was a game in which Normal never led. We were tied 3 times in that first quarter. Stevenson led by 7 at the end of 1. They led by 6 at halftime, 9 at the end of 3, and they win this one by 17, 57-40. It was a game, honestly, that Stevenson was in control pretty much the whole game. He felt like it was Stevenson's game to lose from the get-go, and Normal Community just struggled shooting the basketball. That was maybe one of the stories of the game, as Normal was 15 of 40 from the floor. That's 38%, and 4 of 17 from 3. That's 24%. Stevenson was 20 of 43. That's 47% from the floor, and they were 4 of 14. That's 29%. Free throws, Normal 6 of 10. That's 60% from the floor, or from the line, excuse me. And then Stevenson was 13 of 16. That's 82%. Jalen Brunson was 9 of 9 himself from the foul line. And Stevenson and Community were pretty even on the glass. Normal actually out-rebounded them 28-23. Fouls are pretty much even as well in the ball game, but the turnovers were not. Normal turned it over 14 times, whereas Stevenson only turned it over 7. Stevenson victorious in the Class 4A title, 57-40. We'll take another break, come back with more right after this. Back here as they're announcing the winners on the court for Lincolnshire Stevenson and Normal Community. Lincolnshire Stevenson victorious for the Class 4A title by a final of 57-40. Let's tell you what happened in the other championship game of the day. In Class 3A, it was the winners, Westchester St. Joseph, as they win the title, beating Belleville-Altough for the second time this season by a final of 67-63. In the third place game, it was Chicago Morgan Park in Class 3A over Rockford Lutheran, 87-56. In the game before this, it was Bolingbrook in the third place game over Geneva, 63-42. Jalen Brunson, the story for Lincolnshire Stevenson, scoring 30 points. That's a Class 4A state championship record. He already has scored the most points in state tournament history for Class 4A. We will take our final break and wrap things up from Peoria and for the basketball season here on WEAI right after this. As we wrap it up here, they're announcing the players for Lincolnshire Stevenson on the court getting their first place medals. And again, congratulations to Lincolnshire Stevenson. Stevenson a winner, 57-40 for Class 4A here this evening. The 3A winner was St. Joseph's over Belleville-Altough. And then last weekend, 2A was Chicago Uplift and 1A was Brimfield. Those are your 4 class winners for high school basketball, for boys basketball in 2015. Lincolnshire Stevenson pulls the double. They won 8A football. They win 4A boys basketball. Well, it's been a long year of broadcasting football, volleyball, and basketball here on WEAI. We'll have more broadcasts coming up in baseball season, but that's going to wrap things up for basketball here on WEAI. A reminder, we have our All-Star game on Friday. Stop on by the JHS Bowl.